Of all the interesting things to come across when completing the steel path is this. 27,501 affinity out of 27,501 mastery points available from the normal star chart and from the steel path, with one mission left to do. So without completing the steel path, I've actually gained all the affinity you can get from this. The void doesn't seem to account for this for some reason. For the record, confirmed. Because of the way that the affinity worked for the original star chart, the void was behind keys. It wasn't part of the star chart. They moved it to be part of the star chart, and it would seem they never added affinity for it becoming part of the star chart. So, for the steel path, there is no mastery available for the void. None. It's a weird thing to come across, but hey, I'm glad I noticed that before actually completing it, because this is not the last mission I have to do. The last mission I have to do is the last mission I have to do. The good question here is, was the derelict actually ever behind the same thing? Was there mastery for completing the star chart for what is now Deimos? Deimos should, but there is no relay to actually get here. You don't have to kill a boss or anything else. So does Deimos not have star chart mastery like the void? Who knows? But does anybody else remember when Outer Terminus was the last mission in the star chart? Pluto isn't even the last planet. Technically, Eris or Sedna is, because they both come after this. Eris is closer, so I would have said Sedna, but Sedna leads on to the void. So that means, and the last mission of the star chart, the last mission of the steel path, should always be Mott. There was something I was going to do before this mission, but you know what? Let's just go for it. The steel path was tons of fun, but I am very happy to now be done with it. Just simply because that means it's one less thing I have to do. I'm more than happy to play this game on the steel path more. I'm really glad that they didn't decide to go for that hard and then elite option. Upon completing it, unread messages, nothing from him whatsoever, just the inbox message to say you can literally see over this. It took a week after completing Eris before finishing Pluto, and then within a day I've basically finished it. The void was the end of this. After completing that earlier, it's done. No more steel path. Anyway, I'm glad that, simply put, there wasn't a hard mode and then an elite mode. They kind of went straight for the elite mode, which would be normal missions plus 100. It was supposed to be plus 50 for hard, and then elite plus 100. They went straight for the elite. There was no hard mode, it just went straight up elite. Now it is completely and utterly 100% done. I'll put that back to normal and leave it there, because if we go to profile and go to stats, it now says 233 of 233. Even though the void is not needed for the mastery rank for this, the mastery points, it is needed to have that 233 of 233 say 233 of 233. Void. And it's just, that's actually a, oh please don't tell me the actual picture of it is a perfect circle like that. The Noggle thing that I'm about to place, it is, it's, oh, no, wait, it's not. This is basically all I've been, it's just basically a ship. Oh, that's even better. And if I'm seeing this right, it's also the biggest. Ooh. Ooh. But to end this, there's only one real thing to do. I mean, oh, I love the fact that it's finally completed. I also love the fact that even though these are technically touching, some of the planets are actually a little bit inside of each other here, because I got lazy and started thinking it wasn't going to all fit. I'm actually amazed on how well that fits in that window. It's almost as if it was designed to fit in that space. and it just fits so well. That was not intentional. It's just there was a few of them. I thought I'll put them there, but there's only one thing to do to conclude the steel path. Remember that fast travel exists, and go say Teshin. Why do I have to go up these stairs yet again? It should just fast travel me to you. But let's go see you. The steel path honors. There's no chat going on here. There's nothing there. Meaning that the only real thing you get from this, apart from obviously the steel essence and the things you buy with that, are these things. And that's it. Just the noggles, the trophies. This is your Medal of Honor. I was kind of hoping you would get a glyph or something that says you have completed this. An emblem would have made more sense on your shoulder to say you have completed this, but nothing. It is just these. So I think we'll leave this off here for now. Kind of disappointed, to be honest. Though, that is by far my favourite, which is why I wanted to leave the void till the very end. I mean, look at it. Who puts that level of detail into something? Nobody. Nobody is ever going to look at this, get down there, that closely. Most of the time. People are never going to look at these to this level of closeness. Ever. Well, I say that as I look at these at this level of closeness. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.